Why, hello everybody. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, there are two things that you should know about me. One, I want to visit all the national parks in the US. And two, I love fall. I will take any excuse I can to go back up north in the fall and look at all the pretty colors because honestly, that's what I miss the most after moving down to Florida. So when the opportunity came up for me to plan a trip at the last second, I decided I was going to head up to Shenandoah National Park in October and relax for a few days. So surprisingly, Shenandoah was actually pretty chill at this time of year. If you're looking for great views and no crowds, this is the place. I had no problem finding parking at any of the trailheads, and some of my favorite spots were Hawksbill Summit, Stony Man, and Black Rock Summit. If you're looking for waterfalls, Dark Hollow Falls and Doyle's River Falls are great options. All the hikes I did in these couple days were under 3 miles, so they're super doable, but I will warn you that some of them may seem really short, but you do have up to 1,000 feet of elevation gain in less than a mile. So, pick your poison. I only had 3 days in the park, so it's pretty easy to combine multiple hikes into one day without feeling completely overwhelmed. If you're interested in caverns, I highly recommend checking out Luray Caverns. I find caves fascinating, but I'm always worried about feeling cramped because I am slightly claustrophobic. But I like to go explore the caves and see everything, but if I was to get stuck in a cave, I absolutely would die from a panic attack. But I'm happy to say that I didn't have any issues at all while I was walking around the caverns by myself. The coolest thing I saw in the caverns was this area that looked like an optical illusion. There's water at the bottom that perfectly mirrors the ceiling, and so it's pretty trippy to look at. The other cool thing that I really liked while I was down there was they have this stalacpipe organ set up, which is apparently the world's largest musical instrument. And it gently tapped stalactites to make them sing, and honestly, it was pretty cool to sit in the room and just listen for a while. And for the most part on this trip, I didn't have any issues at all finding parking anywhere I wanted to go. The only time I was running into problems was for sunrise and sunset spots. I was running into the same group of photographers every day that were obviously chasing the same views I was, and so I learned pretty quickly that I needed to show up early and camp out if I wanted to secure the best spots. So as a quick little bonus, I did drive a couple hours over to check out our newest national park, which is New River Gorge in West Virginia, and honestly, it was definitely gorgeous. I wasn't able to do any hikes because the place was actually packed due to everyone getting ready for an event called Bridge Day. And if you don't know what Bridge Day is, apparently thousands of people attend this one-day festival. And honestly, I might make the trip back at some point because one of the biggest highlights of the festival is people base jumping off the bridge. So yeah, that might be a future video if I ever make it back up there. But yes, I think that's gonna do it for this video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.